Reuben Abati and Wike. Hell is about to break loose. Bola Ahmed Tinubu in between this crossfire. But then Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, he is the Jagaban. What exactly is this? Let us find out. Like, share, tap on the subscribe button.
I hope Wike will not wake up one day and say he has named Aso Villa after President Tinubu.
You are not happy that they named him after Mr. President. Go and kill yourself.
You carry 39 billion.
The president commissioned the International Conference Center, which was renamed after him by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike. The renovated Abuja International Conference Center, now called Bola Ahmed Tinubu International Conference Center, was reconstructed with 39 billion naira and completed within 8 months, according to the FCT Minister. President Tinubu commended Wike's excellent work and urged him to ignore busybodies and bystanders, emphasizing that Wike is a transformational leader with foresight, vision, and determination. The president has shown confidence in the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Well, kudos to him. And that unveiling of that ICC center, Wike said it cost 39 billion naira to reconstruct within 8 months. Dr. Abati.
Okay. First, President Tinubu is the principal.
Yes.
Wike is the agent.
Yes.
He being an appointee of the president. The principal, taking responsibility for the work of his agent and saying that he's pleased with him, there's nothing anybody can do about that. Is the president praising his appointee in public.
Yes.
What the president cannot do is to say busybodies and bystanders like us cannot talk. The Constitution recognizes the right of busybodies and bystanders to make comments. And it is in that regard, with due respect, that I would like to make the following comments. There is something we teach in critical theory. There is a subject in literature called critical theory. This subject is about temporocentrism. Temporocentrism means the tendency to think that your time and place is the best in history. In other words, to simplify it for ordinary people, it's called present-mindedness. There is, I think, a certain error of temporocentrism in the renaming of that International Conference Center after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Wike, the minister, says the reason they've done that is to appreciate the leadership of the president, and because he was the one that gave directives for renovating the building. Okay, how about the people that built that International Conference Center? That International Conference Center was inaugurated, was commissioned in 1991, when General Ibrahim Babangida, president, as he called himself, was president of Nigeria. So if we're not suffering from present-mindedness, I think that the honor should have been given to the president who delivered originally on it, not the man whose administration renovated it. In fact, the minister of the FCT didn't stop there. Certain sections of the building were named after the Senate president, the Speaker of the House of Reps, the Chief Justice of Nigeria. It is temporocentrism to the extent that if another administration comes tomorrow and that administration also decides to renovate the building, they might as well also go ahead and decide to change the name of the building. I think that, look, when we name monuments, we should be sensitive to history. That's my only major criticism in that regard. Otherwise, to renovate monuments, to rebuild them, to make them look good, a principal praising a loyal, obedient, appointee, I don't have any problem with that. But it's just about that historical detail. Because I imagine General Babangida, knowing that the building that he supervised originally has been named after another person, may not feel very comfortable with it. And this naming system, this naming of monuments after leaders, we should be careful. I hope Wike will not wake up one day and say he has named Aso Villa after President Tinubu, after renovating some sections of the villa, because I'm sure some sections of the villa will also be in need of renovation.
People are criticizing, oh, International Conference Center. You know, there are people naturally, they don't have good taste. They don't have good taste. The only thing in that International Conference Center that was not changed is just the block work. Everything in that International Conference, Bola Ahmed Tinubu International Conference Center, everything was changed. If you love this country, you cannot criticize. It's not about, I wear only one shoe, telling people lies. It's a lie. It's not about, oh, I carry my bag. No. Nigeria, as a giant of Africa, must not only show that they are giant, people must see what makes you to be giant of Africa. Nobody that loves this country will criticize that International Conference Center. There was one television, one media, I don't normally watch them. But somehow, by spiritual directive, I had to turn on. And I saw somebody, I don't know his name. Normally, I don't like to know people's name who don't have anything to offer. I said, oh, that they did not name the International Conference Center to somebody who built it. Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport was not built by Nnamdi Azikiwe. Moshood Abiola International Stadium was not built by Moshood Abiola. Oh, it was built with 240 million. Which year? 1991. What was the exchange rate in 1991? And compare the exchange rate. You see, people will just sit down for the sake of criticizing. Look at that in 1991 and 2025. And then compare. Oh, they built it with so billion, 38 billion. So what? We have taste. We want the best for the country. And the president has given the best for the country.
Since their mama born them, they never sabi.
If you did not do well to defend your boss when you had opportunity, it's not our fault. You were there. They were hitting your boss left, right, and center. You couldn't defend your boss. I'm here. I will defend my boss. And I have the capacity to defend my boss. If you want to die, I have a lot of land.
Then they fear you, OJ. Then they fear you, OJ. Then they fear you, OJ. I guess so wicked, then they fear you, oh. Come on, body, oh.
I have land to give you where they will bury you. I'm not afraid of that. After our population is too high. So if you want to die, you die. Because you choose to die. Why would you not commend somebody who has done well? You are not happy that they name you after Mr. President. Go and kill yourself. I have done it. And I have no regrets at all. You say, oh, they gave to Senate President. He said, if I don't give to a Senate President, it is you that in television telling lies every day that we will give to. A man who has been giving us support, if I give to Speaker, it's problem. When it is their own turn, don't give. This is my own turn. And the FCT administration has chosen what to do. You cannot direct me. Somebody said it's a misplaced priority. You that cannot win the election is telling us misplaced priority. If you have priority, I just would have voted for you now. It's not about social media. You say you will run an election. Wait. 2027 is here. Then don't need to kill ourselves. When John will mature, we will know.
Minister coming to defend 39 billion spent on ICC. Now Bola Ahmed Tinubu International Conference Center. I beg, how many times government they use ICC in a year? They use Transcorp more than ICC. The minister, they defend nonsense. Say people where they complain they don't have taste. You are wasting taxpayers' money. Thank God Atiku stopped you from getting PDP tickets. If you are to be president, half of us don't move out of Nigeria by now. In a place, in a state where, in FCT, where nurses are complaining of money, underpaid, our hospitals are still not up to date. In a country, in a state where the Ebola is on the rise because the youth are hungry, no youth empowerment, you carry $25 million taxpayers' money to renovate ICC, where you no buy block, you no buy iron, you no buy cement, you no buy sand, you no buy granite. You carry 39 billion, boom, to renovate inside. Everybody where they do comedy, music festival, now Transcorp then they use, they know they use ICC. I can't remember the last time I was in ICC for a show. If you carry that $25 million plus 35 billion to make Zuma Rock nicer, all the rocks in Abuja, make them tourist attraction, people will flow in from far and near to come and enjoy. Go to Abuja, there is nowhere to go to say I'm going for tourist attraction. You carry 39 billion, you are now defending nonsense, say we no get taste. Pele, Mr. Rolls-Royce Minister, Pele, we no get taste. 39 billion taxpayers' money. Karu, Karishi, they no get street lights. Orozo no get street lights. All the satellite towns, they are dark from 637. You carry 39 billion taxpayers' money. Ekiti said, where would they abuse them every day about the airport? They never spent 39 billion to create to build the airport from the scratch. You now carry 39 billion naira to renovate ICC. Kilode, you know, Kilode, misplaced priority. Misplaced. What is the economic value? Why don't you do PPP, get private to come in and spend their money, renovate? You be their landlord and collect money, monthly or yearly. You carry 39 billion when your nurses are going on strike. Things are happening. Eh? Your youth are on the streets. Alimanjiri everywhere. 39 billion. Continue. Odiegu.
Welcome back. You see, when you have criminals, non-entities, join together and you hand over to them. You hear what he said? These are the things we are talking about. He said, this is my time. That's Nyesom Wike. This is his own time. It shows that there is no law or rule of law. There are no policy that has been implemented, followed through to guide when it comes to such. You know, this is, I'm sure it must have been vetted, but you know how these guys go about it. You know how they go about it? They say, look, this is my portfolio. I have the right to. I have the right to this and that. The Constitution permits. That's why a lot of things have to be looked in properly. Because normally they would have said before this project was, we have a committee and the Senate had already sat on it. The Senate before it was approved. And you know how these guys operate? They operate in a criminal, wicked, evil manner. We are talking about where money is supposed to be pumped into. Rather, they are pumping money into places where the financial return or productivity of it is non-existent. Now, are we trying to castigate, critique for nothing? No. Are there other projects that should not have even kickstarted? Yes. They are so wicked. They are so wicked. And now this thing will be politicalized, like, oh, they will politicize it and say, oh, you know what? It's because it is APC, it is PDP. The truth of the matter is, every one of them talking are criminals. Even this one that spoke last, his brother is a criminal. And if you look at him, he cannot be a man of integrity, although he's inconsequential, though, until he occupies a political position. Does he have the right to speak? Yes. I'm talking of the Isaac Fayoshe. Does he have the right to talk? As a Nigerian citizen, he has the right to talk. Is it making sense? Yes. If he gets there, will he do worse? Of course. That's how it is. Are we judging him ahead before? Well, we know how they act. Most of them are like that. So, back to Reuben Abati. Reuben Abati and Rufai Oseni, both of them, they have been pressing the neck of a lot of people in government, and they've also been able to comment on social occurrence, event here and there. Reuben Abati also served in government. He served during the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and well, I don't know what he got during that period, but somehow it seems he acquired, he accrued, he got some kind of, I don't know, somehow he got something good for himself. He got connect, he got money, being that he's in the corridor of power. There are certain projects I believe he would have gotten for himself. I'm thinking, assuming, alleging, I don't know. What I'm saying is that being that they are around that space, there are certain things that they probably go for themselves. Because as it stands, as it looks, Reuben Abati married one pretty fair in complexion, high maintenance woman, and this comes with a lot of financial, you know what I mean. So Reuben Abati and Rufai Oseni, I've never liked this government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and I don't blame them. I don't really blame them. Reuben Abati has been calling out Wike, like, he has personal relationship with Wike. Yes, there was a time he had EFCC issue. He was called to come and defend a lot of money that disappeared. So Reuben Abati, he has also enjoyed from Nigeria in a way. Yeah, in a way. So he was also held by EFCC. What transpired between it and all of that, we heard that this was said publicly on the same television station that he handcalls. It was said that he went on his knees, allegedly, but the thing is that he went to Wike to ask Wike to help him step in and help him get out of the chains of EFCC as per the money that disappeared. Now, you see, it's easy to talk. They say talk is cheap. It's easy to talk. Let us look at Rufai Oseni. Are we saying that their life should be the benchmark? What I'm trying to say in essence is this. All of these guys, all of them, regardless of how they talk, they are wicked people, they are criminals. Regardless of what position, regardless of what they are saying, just listen to what they are saying. Let us all work together on the positive aspect of it. But if you look at them and you think what they are saying is who they are, you are in for a shocker. You are in for a shocker. Look at Oseni, Rufai. He has not even achieved or acquired power to an extent. He was driving against the traffic and the direction he was not supposed to drive. He was stopped by one of the officers of the law. Do you know what he said? He was threatening the law. Threatening, hey, do you know who I am? Who are you? Television anchor. I will call the governor. I will derank you, unrank you, in rank you, I will deal with you. He started talking, and that guy has not gotten power. He's not governor of anywhere, not honorable. He does not have orderly or police or protocol or security. He has not even been appointed mobile police officer, so he has not acquired any of this. He's already behaving that way. Imagine Rufai with his legs and that is head. Imagine he becomes governor of a state. Imagine he occupies political position, powerful one, either Senate president. Hell will break loose. Hell will break loose. It will do and undo. Does it mean that we shouldn't listen to him? We will listen to him when he speaks, when he drills these people and try to bring out. But, he knows that this can never go away. Anytime he attacks any of these people, they'll be like, hey, look, we are all dirty. Now, some might be like, oh, whatever it is that he did is a personal thing. It has nothing to do with someone occupying political position who is accountable to the people. The truth of the matter is, all have sinned, and we should all do right. We should do right, and that's the truth of it. So it has been a kind of back and forth between Nyesom Wike and Reuben Abati, and you see, Wike does not mince words, and but the thing about Wike is that we have these terrible people. They said he used to be a lawyer. We have these terrible people. I know how crooked lawyers can be too. So he's occupying that position. He said, "This is my time. If it is your own time, do what you want to. This is my own time. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. Nobody can tell me not to do. This is how I want to." When you begin to hear all of this rubbish coming out of their mouth, it makes you wonder at times if there is a policy put in place, like a kind of structure put in place to manage excesses. Yeah, to manage excesses, to take care of excesses. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this. You heard it all, and they've all said what they need to say. Please do drop your comments. Drop your comments. Where are we heading to? Where are we going to from here? Where? A big question. Where are we going to from here? What is the next point of call? With this, it means anybody can step into government and do anyhow. It is my time.